That's it. What can you say? Any words?
Thanks.
I bet you did.
But I want to ask you one other thing about that.
Terrence.
A lot of the conversation about the fight was you moving up 2 weight divisions. I wonder if you could describe, like, once you got in there, how did it feel in terms of fighting at that weight and the bulk that Canelo tried to put upon you?
I was stronger. I punched harder. And that was just it. You know, a lot of people put too much into me moving up in weight and things like that. But like I told y'all once before, Canelo is not a big guy. You know, he's a smaller guy fighting in a big weight class. You know, me and him is practically almost the same height. I'm a little taller. My arms longer than him. You know, he got a little wider frame, but he's a little shorter. But all in all, you know, we're around the same size. So by y'all saying, oh, Canelo's this massive size, it was kind of like disrespect. Then when y'all see me weigh in, then y'all say, oh, well, they not the same. It's not a big difference.
All right, and lastly then, what was his power like? Have you been hit by anybody that strong before?
I've been hit harder.
No, in a real fight, not a sparring.
In a real fight. Not Avenesian, but Mean Machine hit harder than Canelo to me. To be honest.
Terrence.
You heard Terence Crawford. He said Mean Machine hit him harder than Canelo Alvarez. And both fighters have a tremendous amount of respect, you know. Canelo is a good fighter. He's a good fighter, one of the best chins, if not the best chin in boxing. You got to put Usyk in there too, you know. But everybody was talking about Canelo had never been knocked down. Neither had Jarrell Miller until he fought Daniel Dubois. So there's always that guy. But Canelo's a good fighter, but Terence Crawford is a great fighter. And both guys have respect. Don't get it confused. Terence Crawford went back later and gave Canelo the belts, you know, because, you know, they're going to send him some more new belts. But he showed respect. And it was just a great fight, man. And there was a point where Canelo tried to lift Canelo tried to lift Crawford up, and he did. So when they clinched later, you know, Terence Crawford always has to get some get back. So they were wrestling, and Terence Crawford like kind of picked Canelo up off one leg and pushed him towards the rope like, nah, you ain't stronger than me. And he showed that. He showed he had the higher boxing IQ. He did what Timothy Bradley said, man. He said he punched he stayed on the outside of his lead hand. So if you stay on the right, Canelo has to turn around to even connect with you. You like move in a circle. Mike Tyson used to talk about that. It makes it very difficult for the fighter that's trying to hit you. And Terence Crawford, it studied him. He said he was faster than Canelo. And it was a one-sided fight. It was a one-sided fight. And I'll be talking more about it later. But Terence Crawford showed he's an all-time great, man. I don't think anybody can beat this guy. So what do you guys think? LSR forever. Be fearless. Yay.